My name is Victoria Winters. At night, ghosts from the past haunt this doomed house at the top of Widow's Hill, howling for revenge. In the morning, although they cannot be seen, they're still there, waiting.
Black one.
Hello?
Roger, let's not play any games anymore.
Who is this?
Burke Devlin.
I'm really worried. Something most definitely must have happened to Bill Malloy.
Why, have you heard anything?
That's what I'm calling you about. I've called every place I can think of. No one's any idea where he's gone, or if he went, how he went, and why. You want to start answering those questions in order?
For heaven's sake, Burke, the man works for me. I'm not paid to look after him.
Doesn't it bother you that the manager of your plant seems to have disappeared from the face of the earth?
Of course it bothers me. I've been making inquiries. I've been asking questions.
With what results?
Well, none at all. Perhaps I should ask my son to look into his crystal ball.
Never mind the cracks.
And you never mind sending gifts to my son, especially gifts of that nature.
What's wrong with what I sent him?
It was possibly one of the most inappropriate things you could have selected for an oversensitive, over-imaginative child. You must have gone to a great deal of trouble to pick out something in such poor taste.
I thought he might get a kick out of it. The Lord knows the kid has little enough fun in that tomb you call a home. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. What I want to know is, have you heard anything from Bill Malloy?
No, I have not.
Collins doesn't answer. I left word for him to call. I want to talk to you before the police get here. Why don't you sit down, Matthew?
I'm more comfortable standing.
How could you have done it? How could you look at the body of a man you'd known all your life and do what you did?
He was dead, Miss Stoddard. It didn't matter to him.
Oh, it doesn't seem possible. How could it have happened?
I looked him over careful. To the best of my knowledge, he drowned.
Could it have been anything else?
I've seen drowned men before, Miss Stoddard.
Poor Bill. He always was afraid of the water.
Because he couldn't swim. Sounds funny, a man running the fishing fleet and an old-time fisherman himself not being able to swim, but there's lots like that. They trust in St. Elmo to bring him home safely.
St. Elmo brought Bill home, but not safely. You should have pulled his body out of the water and called the police.
I wasn't thinking of myself or of Bill. I was thinking of Collingwood. If the situation had been reversed and it was Bill Malloy that found me dead, he would have done the same thing.
I don't understand.
Remember what I told you about what would happen if it got out that Miss Carolyn and Miss Winters thought they saw a body? Even a hint of one? Think what it would be like if it was known there really was a body down there.
You can't hide a thing like that.
Why not? I'll find him somewhere up the coast where no one can say Collingwood caused another death.
You sure he drowned?
I believe so.
But where? Not right here on Widow's Hill, not here.
I'd say not. Looked like he'd been in the water for at least 24 hours.
How do you know that?
It's not a pleasant thing to discuss. There are ways. do you want me to tell the police when they get here?
Tell them the truth.
Everything?
What do you mean?
I don't think too quickly, Miss Stoddard. If you want me to tell it any special way, you better coach me in advance.
Tell them the truth. You have nothing to hide. There's nothing that you know about.
Yes, ma'am.
You positive that he drowned?
You keep asking that. Did you expect he might have died some other way?
No.
I wasn't really questioning you, Miss Stoddard, but I was thinking those are the questions the police are going to be asking.
You're right. And it won't be only the police who ask those questions.
Who else?
Burke Devlin. He'll have a lot of questions to ask.
Maybe. Maybe I'll have some to ask Mr. Devlin.
I don't care what Mr. Malloy told you. From now on, we're going to do it my way. I sent you a memo on it. Is that clear enough, or would you like me to take an ad in the paper? All right, Townsend. I'm sure you'll find my new system will work out much more effectively. No, I don't want to see him. I don't want to see anyone. And no phone calls.
How considerate of you, Roger, to see that we're not disturbed.
How did you get in here?
Don't start blaming people. I told them you expected me. You did expect me, didn't you?
I certainly did not. I'm extremely busy, so if you don't mind...
I do mind, very much. You're not overly talkative on the telephone, so I thought I'd come over in person.
You're even more objectionable in person, aren't you? Are you going to leave, or shall I call the company guard?
Yes, why don't you call the guards? And we'll start a search for Bill Malloy.
Now, it's one thing for you to make threats and insinuations around Collinsport, but don't you dare come in here and tell me how to run my business.
Is searching for Malloy part of your business? Is he just another item in your books?
No. He's also a friend.
Not of yours.
What is it that you want?
I want to ask you some questions.
Why don't you ask Sam Evans?
I did.
Here's the sheriff now. Now remember, all you have to do is tell the truth.
I will.
Come in, George. Or should I say sheriff?
Oh, George is fine with me, Mrs. Stoddard. Now, what's this about Mr. Malloy?
Matthew will tell you. Come with me.
Matthew,
George?
do you know where Bill Malloy is?
He's dead. Drowned.
Oh? How did it happen?
I don't know.
Well, where's the body?
We don't know that either.
You'd better sit down, Roger. What I've got to tell you, you're not going to like. I tried to come up and see you yesterday. I even went up to your ancestral home.
To Collinwood?
Don't look so panicky. I didn't discover any deep, dark secrets. I only talked to Carolyn and Joe. Their feelings are no secrets at all.
What did you say to them? I mean, didn't they wonder why you were there?
Yes. I told them I wanted to talk to you about Bill Malloy.
Well, why? What right did you have to go up there in the first place?
I wanted to see you. That's where you live, isn't it?
And so you insinuated to my niece and to one of my employees that I had something to do with Bill Malloy's disappearance.
I didn't insinuate a thing to them. And I'm not insinuating to you. I'm telling you, loud and clear.
Why should I? Didn't I agree to meet you and Evans and Malloy right here in this office? Doesn't that prove that I had nothing to worry about?
No. It only proves that Bill Malloy was right when he wanted to tell me something at that meeting. Something detrimental to you and Sam Evans.
Oh, that doesn't make sense. I tell you, I have nothing to do with Evans.
Then why did Bill Malloy want him there last night?
I don't know. I've told you before, I think he went haywire. He's been saying all sorts of things for which he had absolutely no basis.
Well, I think that he had a basis. I think he wanted Sam Evans to corroborate that evidence.
Well, then why didn't he? When you and I were here in this office for almost an hour, why didn't Evans speak up then?
Maybe he was afraid. What have you got on him, Roger?
On Evans? I hardly know the man.
Bill Malloy set that meeting up for a reason. One reason only. To clear me of that manslaughter charge.
How could he?
Through Evans. And when Bill didn't show up last night, you must have talked to Evans and told him to keep his mouth shut.
Oh, that's ridiculous. You're like a man with a jigsaw puzzle trying to force the pieces to fit when they don't.
Am I, Roger? Then suppose we sit down here and try to fit those pieces together correctly.
Why should I? I don't owe you anything.
You owe me plenty. You owe me 5 years. 5 years I spent in prison because of you.
Now, as I understand it, Matthew, you realized that it was Bill Malloy right away. Is that correct?
It is.
You knew him quite well, didn't you? I mean, as well as I did.
I liked him. He was a good man.
And yet you had no compunction about shoving his body back into the water.
I'd do the same thing again.
George, Matthew was trying to spare us any notoriety resulting from a drowning connected with Collinwood.
Oh, he wasn't drowned here, Mrs. Stoddard.
How do you know that?
Well, with our tides, a body would get carried quite a ways in 24 hours.
We're not sure it was that long.
Well, I know I'm only guessing, but most of the time my guesses are better than my logical deduction.
Oh, I know Matthew should have notified you right away and shouldn't have pushed the body back into the water.
You understand, George. Miss Stoddard didn't have anything to do with it. She didn't even know about it, and the minute I told her, she got on the phone and called you.
I know, Matthew.
Aren't you going to arrest me?
I can't think of a proper charge. I suppose I could thumb through the books and come up with something like improper burial without a license. The only thing is, I kind of wish you hadn't have done it. Set Bill afloat the way you did.
You're right, George. I shouldn't have. I wasn't thinking good.
A smart detective would say that you were thinking real good. That you pushed him back into the sea to hide something else.
What would I be hiding?
Well, we won't be able to find that out until we find the body and have an autopsy.
Autopsy?
Well, you have to in a case like this.
What do you expect to find?
We'll see.
I'm going to ask you some of the same questions I asked Sam Evans. And I hope you have the same answers.
I tell you, I had nothing to do with Evans.
That won't do, Roger. You and Evans were thick as thieves.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You sent me up on that manslaughter charge, and you know it.
I know nothing of the kind.
And if Bill Malloy hadn't conveniently disappeared, he would have proved it.
You not only jump at conclusions, you leap over them. Number one, Bill Malloy has not disappeared. He has simply not appeared.
I don't care what words you use. The fact is, he's not here. He's nowhere to be found.
Maybe he doesn't want to be found.
Oh, you mean he's hiding someplace?
Exactly.
Now, why would he want to do that? Why would he set up this meeting between you and me and Sam Evans?
Well, I can't answer that, but I do know that he was drinking that day.
Yes, I'm aware of that. He must have had a terrible worry on his mind to make him do a thing like that. He must have been faced with a tremendous decision. The same way Sam Evans was.
I've told you again and again I don't know anything about Sam Evans.
But Sam Evans knows something about you.
That's absurd.
And Bill Malloy knows what that something is.
I won't be badgered and bullied, Roger.
Yes, you will. Because Bill Malloy made me a proposition.
What kind of proposition?
He wanted me to leave your sister alone and Carolyn alone, stop delving into the past.
In return for what? What could he possibly offer you?
He offered me you, Roger. You. On a silver platter.
Now, let's see if I have this straight now. It was shortly after midnight when you found the deceased.
That's right.
And how long after that did you put the body back in the water?
Right away.
Well, Matthew, you must have taken a little time. You said you looked him over carefully.
A matter of 5 or 10 minutes.
He was back here in less than half an hour. He walked up the shore and back again.
What for?
Why to see?
No, I didn't. I didn't walk anywhere. I stood there and studied the matter, trying to decide what to do. It was a good 20 minutes. Then I eased Bill's body back into the water and watched to make sure the current was going to carry it away.
Can we say 12:30?
Thereabouts.
12:30.
Why is the exact time so important?
Well, it'll help us find the body, figuring elapsed times and the tide.
I see.
Same as figuring backwards. If we can narrow down this time element here, we might be able to figure out where Bill was when he fell in the water. Matthew, I want you to go out and show my deputy. You know Harry Shaw. I want you to show him just where you found Bill.
I know him. You won't be needing me anymore, huh?
I'll be needing you later. First, we have to find the body.
What if you don't find it?
Well, then I'll have to figure out if Matthew didn't do something a little worse than just delay the recovery of the deceased.
What do you mean by something worse?
Well, in a case like this, with a death under peculiar circumstances, I like to look around and see if there's anybody who might have profited by that death.
How could Matthew possibly profit?
Well, profit isn't always a matter of dollars and cents. Do you know anyone who would have liked to have seen Bill Malloy dead?
Get me over here. And you and Sam Evans are the only two people who would profit by Bill Malloy's disappearance.
I don't know anything about Evans. All I know is about me. It's perfectly ridiculous.
If I find out that you had anything to do with his disappearance, which is what I'm thinking, you'd better hope to God the police find it out instead of me.
Your threats don't frighten me.
They'd better. This isn't a case of the Collinwood money who can railroad an innocent man into prison.
Yes. My sister? No, you were perfectly right in ringing through. Yes, Elizabeth?
Roger, I want you to come home right away.
Oh.
I don't care what you're doing. Drop it.
Right away. I'm afraid your inquisition will have to wait.
I can wait, but not long.
I'm sure that the next time I see you, you will have forgotten this whole thing.
Don't you believe it, Roger? I don't forget anything. Ever.
I honestly can't think of anyone who would want any harm to come to Bill Malloy. Much less this.
Well, you don't get around much, Mrs. Stoddard. There's probably a lot you're not aware of.
I realize that. I imagine my brother will be able to tell you much more about it.
I hope so.
Oh, here he is now. Would you mind if I tell him myself?
We'll both tell him.
Well, what's so important that I leave my labors at the plant to hurry home?
The police want to question you.
Dark Shadows is a Dan Curtis production.